Alright, hi FabFans. Today is Sunday, July 19th, I think, which means it's Sunday. Obviously, I just said that. And today is my day for making a video. So, this is my first video for the channel. My name's Abby. Hi. Nice to meet you all, I guess. So, my dog is like running around somewhere upstairs. I'm really excited to be doing this fun channel thing. Today, I think I'm just gonna talk a little about some stuff, and you know, that band, you might have heard of them. I mean, they're called the Beatles. They're not really popular or anything, but they're okay. I mean, so I guess I'll talk about them for a while, you know. So, one of the challenges for this week, as you know, if you've seen any of the other videos that people have done, is to share something Beatle-y that you created. This is kind of hard to show. You're not going to see this very well at all, because it's a lesson plan. I just graduated from college with a degree in English and English education, which means I'm going to be an English teacher for middle school and high school. Oh, here comes my dog. Hi, Chloe. Anyway, where was I? Right. I'm going to be an English teacher for middle school and high school kids. So I was student teaching last fall, and one of the lessons I had to teach was about literary devices, all the fun stuff like similes and metaphors and personification and all that. And I made a PowerPoint to go along with it, and instead of using lame examples of literary devices like for her smile was as bright as a light bulb or something lame like that, I used Beatles lyrics to teach the literary devices that they needed to know. So I can only find part of the PowerPoint. My computer died a painful death not too long after I ended student teaching, so I lost a lot of that stuff. But I still have one page of the lesson plan, so I'm gonna school you here a little, assuming you don't already know this stuff. But anyway, so if, oh my god, I'm gonna need to edit this so bad. I don't know what I'm doing. One of the examples I had was I was teaching imagery, so I used lyrics from Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, you know, picture yourself in a boat on a river, blah, 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 to teach imagery, which is language that appeals to the five senses and paints a picture with the words. So, obviously, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds kind of does that, you know, among other things. And then I used Happiness is a Warm Gun. I think I used Blackbird. There were a bunch. I don't remember all of them because it was kind of a while ago. But the kids really liked it, and they knew that I was a huge Beatles nerd. And actually, a lot of them were, too, which I was actually kind of surprised about, because they're ninth graders. And they were like, Miss D, can we watch Across the Universe? Like, they got really into it. And no, we did not watch Across the Universe, because A, kind of thought that it sucked. And B, if I showed that movie to a classroom of ninth graders, I would probably be fired before I got hired. So that was my Beatles lesson that I taught. So bet you wish your teachers were as cool as me, teaching Beatles. So if, you know, you happen to need an English teacher, hire me. I need a job. I don't have one. So that was that. I'm afraid this video isn't going to be too terribly exciting, because I don't know what really to talk about. I made a little listy list of stuff, so let's pull that up here. Okay. Going along the lines of challenges, which is, I feel like, what I'm going to talk about this whole video. I was thinking about doing a little segment in each of my videos called Everyday Beatles for Your Everyday Life, which would be a challenge for you, Fab fans who don't contribute daily or a day on the channel, where you would just like take a video of yourself doing a challenge, which I guess I would make up, and then post it as a response to my video. So if you want to do that for this week, I guess your Everyday Beatles for Your Everyday Life would be, I'm going to piggyback off the challenge that we all had to do, which was dance to your favorite Beatles song. So if you want to do that, post it as a response to this video so we can all see you dancing spastically to the Beatles on the internet. So show me your dancing skills, you know. Just lost my train of thought. And also, if you guys have anything else you would want me to throw in to talk about or do or anything, like leave me a note in the comments. Me or one of the other fabulous Fab fans can pick it up and do something about it. So I have talked for 6 minutes and 33 seconds about pretty much absolutely nothing. So I am going to leave you. No, I'm not going to leave you yet. Because I don't know if you watched my intro video. I said that I was going to see Paul McCartney on August 1st in DC at FedEx Field, which I am so excited about. Oh my god. I'm like freaking out already about that, but I'm going to see Paul. I'm so excited. Like, you have no idea. I was watching him on Letterman the other night and geeking out. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna see him. I've waited 22 years for that. This hasn't happened yet, but when it does, it'll be epic. So I'll try and take video of that excursion and post it. I don't know how good a video I would actually get of the show. I think my seats kind of suck, but I blew my entire savings account on tickets. Shh, don't tell anyone. So if any of you guys are going to that show, let me know. So I am going to leave you with a Beatles fun fact from this book. I've had this forever. I just pulled it out of sitting in the middle of nowhere. I'll leave you with a fun fact and also the challenge for next week. So your fun fact for this day is about the creation of the song Michelle, and this says, John convinced Paul to do Michelle based on Paul's joking performance of Bad French at parties. Who does that at parties? I guess Paul did. Anyway, for the lyrics, he had Ivan Vaughn's wife, Jan. I think Ivan Vaughn was a friend of John and Paul's from Liverpool, who was a French teacher, give him rhymes and translations. Very exciting. So Paul does bad French accents at parties. Cool. Cool, Paul. So, that was kind of lame. So our challenge next week that we're going to be doing also has 2 parts like this one does. Part 1 is find the most unusual / obscure Beatles fact you can and include the source. So what I just read does not count. And then part 2 is create the word Beatles out of something. So that's going to get interesting, I think. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have a glorious Sunday. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!